Alright, my friends, it's Hank here, and gonna have a little change in strategy. After I track that last signal, my new goal is to listen to this caravan distress frequency, because I believe it's gonna lead me to Automatron, and I need to improve my hacking, or at least get that tape, and I think it's near Watts, if I remember correctly. So we're just gonna take it a minute at a time. I very seriously doubt we're gonna get that far, but actually I thought it would be closer than where we are now, but it may as well be on the other side of the world. It is 5:28 p.m., so we'll be heading into darkness, and that suits me just fine. We're below the Fort Hagen radar station almost completely by accident from the last episode, or Fort Hagen satellite array, rather.
Hey. How you doing, buddy?
Shit.
Uh-huh.
Fuck, they've seen me. I don't know where they are, though. Man, it always starts off tight. Sounds like a human. Damn it. Need a 50. Yeah, this is ridiculous already. Cryo Lance will stop this son of a bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and just take the drugs today, because looks like it's gonna be another one of those days. So orange mentats, and we'll go with buff out. And they are not afraid to attack me with power armor. Yeah, I don't believe that. Hostile stalkers are no longer a threat my ass. There was 4, and I count 2 that I hit. Unless I wiped out a whole lot more with my opening shots. I mean, you cannot give these guys an opportunity to shoot at you with a 50 caliber. Don't do it. What the fuck? I hear something heating up here to my, probably sounds like to my right. I don't even know what this is. Okay, this is the new factor that I loaded into the game. I have yet to experiment with it. So it's kind of nice that we picked it up. This is only good to strip the legendary off.
Excellent.
What the hell? Oh, it's just the Cryo Lance that he had that was charging up. The audio file with that's a little messed up with that mod. It's just slightly buggy, so you know, if you hand it to a companion or something of that nature, it might not work perfectly. Now let's explore this area a little bit here. Hopefully we'll find a place to strip these legendaries off and lose some weight. Just making sure my weapons are loaded. On occasion, they're not. Okay. At least we got clear line of sight. I'm just gonna be taking this road and heading east as fast as I can.
Who's there?
Oh, fuck. And motherfucker. I don't know. Who is there? Gotcha. It's you. See how I immediately retreat for cover and shadow. Taking hits is not advisable. This place is swarming with gunners, which is not a terrible thing, as long as you don't let the sons of bitches get a drop on you. And picking up dirty bandages is stupid. If I recall correctly, there's a place I can get my water here purified. And a place I can strip the legendaries. I just been dumping scrap into this bench for if I ever really needed it. Okay, let's just strip the motherfucker. Hopefully that's a conflict somebody else is having, which is what it sounds like. Lasers, explosives. Let's make sure the survivors are not going to come my way. Like that. See that? Use some of these up. Okay. That was a very judicious use of a rocket. See, ordinarily, see, a light frame receiver is good and better locational damage because it's largely dependent on the caliber a lot of times. Short barrel, not so much. Marksman stock, not so much to strip. I don't do bigger mags on sniper rifles because the heavier the weapon, the more difficult it is to pull it up. I'm just looking for things possibly that I might want to strip. And I'm certainly hoping I'm not accidentally killing any Brotherhood guys and pissing these fuckers off, because they're just too damn tough. These is all neat, but nothing that I am particularly interested in. Alright, let's jet back up and strip that gear. Well, we know the Brotherhood is now active in the area. Which is, you know, not necessarily a good thing, not necessarily a bad thing, because I don't like to align with them. I find them to be, oops. I find them to be assholes, for lack of a better word. Nothing else here really to do with this, other than to take a look at the factor and how it can be played around with. First of all, I wouldn't want a 50 caliber barrel on it. I need an automatic. What's it telling me about magazine? See, this is all new to me. So let's go with 7.62 millimeter. Stock for automatic shooting or combined actions. Stick with combined actions. I'm gonna go with, that'd be fine. Be fine. Let's see what we got here to add on. How about crippling? We'll do a 2 times. Do it 2 times, because I don't really know what this is all about just yet. And reticle 1, we'll stick with that. Definitely standard. It's 28 rounds versus 50. We're going to go with a 50 round magazine. Warrior of the Wasteland. Designated and tracker. This is all new to me too. Just leave that on there. And let's see, upgraded receiver. Because we can. And this, let's see, with a fire rate of 49, 372, a range of 372 and an accuracy of 80, this should beat my SCAR all the shit for 7.62. This tag is in the wrong place, that happens. So let's do 2B LNG. Actually, I'm going to do with 2CBR. And we'll take out the hole puncher name. 7.62 millimeter auto. Now the fire rate's only 49, so I'm sure it's automatic. Shit. Let's see. So maybe it'll let me do the auto barrel. The lighter the better. Seems like the best I can do with that. I just don't have it. 39 versus 39 versus 58. I'm gonna bat in some materials here real quick. Nothing excessive, but enough to experiment with the factor a little bit. So it's still in 7.62. And weight is always a consideration for me. Build some different types of sights for it. I'm going to keep that on there then. And use the extended. Because 55 rounds is... I'd rather have the 30 in the fast reload. Slightly greater weight, that's okay. Now let's compare this against my current 7.62 millimeter, which is the Scar. So a Scar is at 171. And the factor is at 58 with a 72 fire rate versus 136. So I think the difference is going to be in ammo. Range, most definitely, of 300. So we're just going to field test it. Never seen accuracy improve with a suppressor. But if I can get 7.62 suppressed and everything, I'm going to go with it actually. And quite frankly, with that kind of performance, I might not even need to use my M16 that much. In fact, I might favor this with 2-shot. Unless there's some major problem with it. So let's dump my M16 and just try a 7.62 because it's a stronger round. And that leaves me a little free room for my shotgun. Alright, I'm not really wild about that laser sight. It's very slow to bring aim point. So let's see if we can lighten it up a little bit. Get these weights down as low as I can. One 1.5 will be fine, I guess. Let's try to we'll do no muzzle attachment. No attachments will be fine. Just to try and get that weight down. Because ultimately that's what it's all about. And we'll try different radicals, try two. Let's see if we can use a... Yeah, oh yeah, that's much better. And I'm going to have to bring my head a lot closer to the scope. There we go, beautiful. Yeah, let's try fire. Decent. Now we'll put a suppressor on it. Beautiful. Okay, I think we got a new winner here. So do a live save temp save. Make sure I'm not carrying any extra bullshit. Like all these, Okay, so we got us a brand new type of weapon here. And I believe, let me check my magazine count. It's a 30 round magazine. Just because I count my rounds. Hopefully it doesn't crash on me. Alright, so make sure we're heading in the right direction here. Yeah, we're just going to take this road out of here. Sprint as far as my legs can carry me. But then again, curiosity sometimes gets the better of me. What the fuck is this? Probably trouble. Let's go check it out. I'm going to put my shotgun on my right-hand side. So it's like my suppressed stuff will be on mine. Excuse me, rather on my right-hand side. And my shotgun on my left. Nothing's really lighting up on me. Looks like target. I'm guessing ferals. No big deal. I need to put a different barrel on this thing too. I'm going to put a light barrel on this thing. Sorry about that. But without having a light ported on it, the recoil on it's just too much. I've got a long barrel on it. I was increasing the range. It ain't worth it to, because I can't get my recoil under control. I mean, every time I run up here, I'm risking my own ass, quite frankly, because the SKK Stalker is clearly in effect. Let's do the same thing with my 50. No, at least make it so the recoil is controllable. Might as well make my own life easy here. 2 targets. 3, 4, 5. Let's drop them. Let's see what kind of accuracy this thing has at range. Not that great. See how much less recoil that my 308 has now that I've got the ported on it. I can actually control it. Barrels and better locational damage, you gotta hit them in the head. Otherwise, they're just not gonna go down. I'm gonna use a grenade for this. Get me a twofer. This 308 can be just as precious out here as a 40mm grenade, so even though it's more powerful, each type of round has its own specific use and can be important in very different ways. So a hit on the leg should stop him. 1 to the head. I can't linger too long with this sniping type shit because SKK Stalkers is in effect, and it does scare the absolute shit out of me to know that I was a little ahead of my target. I hit him. linger way too long in one position. Okay, its sight's looking a lot safer to me now. I'm gonna go with night vision going down into there. I gotta say. Fiddler's Green. Let me do a save for that. And I do that for photo shoots and stuff. Everybody, most of my typical viewers would know. That's why I do those saves. Now, typically I'm not going to rely on night vision very much if I can get away with it, because it kind of blinds you to the details that you need to pick up on as far as like landmines and padding and other shit like that.
Storytime Simon here. Welcome back. And here it is, part 2 of The New Squirrel. One night, a red squirrel appeared at the bottom of Ricky's oak tree and woke Ricky and his family. "Oh, please help me," said the red squirrel. "I am lost and have nowhere to go." The elders were quick to turn the red squirrel away. Ricky scurried down the trunk of his tree and stood firm next to the red squirrel. He yelled up at the elder squirrels. "How could you turn him away? Just because he's from another tree? He needs our help."
Hello, viewer.
Affected by Ricky's assuredness and determination, the elders agreed to take...
What's in the chat? I
Hello.
can see that you're there, but you're on
My
the
name
second
is
screen,
Storytime
and I
Simon,
gotta focus on survival.
and I hope you like stories.
I do recognize
because
you.
I love to tell stories. This one is called The New Squirrel. Come with me on this magical adventure. There once was a young squirrel named Ricky who
I'll go
lived
back
in
and
a
leave
big
live chat
oak
and
tree
stuff later.
in a
It's
city
Got it.
park.
more for my audience to be able to interact with one another. And I'll check it after I fight my way through. So fault could be razor.
There we go.
Actually, I think I'm going to switch my shotgun back to the other side. That's where I went for it. And you go with what your training is. What I really needed was real tarberry, not wild. But man, it takes what he can get. Trying not to drink this water because I don't want to catch a disease. Okay. Man, I am sucking. I need to get my shotgun shells. Just skills back up to par. But you can see if you practice with different weapons, it's kind of tough to stay on top of everything. I'm supposed to be multi-disciplined. I think we'll just listen to these tapes later when it's less dangerous. Like to get my hands on some more purified water. What you got, dog meat? What you got for me, boy? Now, one time I actually got on top of this building, dropped in through this skylight, and I couldn't get out. I don't think anybody anticipated that bug. Okay, here's the deal. Do I want to take that power armor? Not likely. 12th time, the damn kids interrupted the Silver Shroud show. Sure as hell didn't slog through the minefields of Point Mackenzie. Gonna leave a little surprise outside of my door. He probably fucking landmined at that bitter old codger.
Hey.
I don't need 2 fusion cores. Now you said there's a landmine. Do I believe you? Doesn't look like it. Even though I have high ranks in sneak because I have Z's better perks expanded. Or better perks enhanced or something like that. I forget exactly what he called it. I can still trigger all floor traps and mines. I guess hitting all those targets from above was probably a pretty decent idea. It's been kind of peaceful down here. Oh, okay. Who's pissed? And where are you? Gotcha. At this range. I was gonna say the son of a bitch didn't have a chance because I could hit him, but here I am being an asshole. I don't want to waste a grenade. I mean, I badly want to grenade him, but it's just a bad waste of resources. A lot of times I say, use resources, you know, if it's the difference between life and death, you know, rather use your equipment than be dead. But then again, don't waste when something cheaper and smaller will suffice. something here. Try and check the rest of it out though before we go down in there. This car is in a very, very bad position. This stuff like stray bullets hit those things and they explode on you and you're friggin' screwed. Which is why I'm just gonna make sure I get it out of my way. Rather than risk it.
That's it.
Okay. I had the notion there might be an upper floor to this building, but I'm mistaken. Got us a shelter down there.
If you can hear me, I'm trapped inside a bunker. What is this? Fiddler's Green Estates. Got some crawlies outside. Nothing I couldn't normally handle, but I'm nursing a bum leg. Could use an assist.
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Some pre-war food is better than
Anyone
others.
out there? If you can hear me, I'm trapped inside a bunker. What is this? Fiddler's Green Estates. Nothing I couldn't normally handle, but I'm nursing a bum leg. Could use an
This has been a pre-recorded message. Message repeats in 3 seconds.
Anyone out there?
Nice.
Fiddler's...
Yes.
It's probably time to eat now anyway. Let's go with squirrel stew. So I'm going to travel on through the night. Fucking motherfucker. Oh, don't make it too easy on me. PA and PC. See, watch him run right for cover. He has the high ground advantage, so he's going to continue to charge, probably. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I underestimated the power of my opponent. Please don't do that. Do not underestimate your opponents. That's always a bad idea. Let's check the HUD real quick. So my refreshing beverage is getting me to the point where I'm healed. Chosen of Adam Zealot. That was my mistake. I thought perhaps, you know, they were gunners or something. But, you know, you can only take maybe 1 or 2 hits in those radiation weapons, and I don't have much defense against it before you're dead. Now, the difference is this Gunner or Brotherhood? Looks like a standoff of some kind of sort between 2 different factions. It looks like Brotherhood to me. I'm not going to be shooting at Brotherhood. It's an enemy I don't want to make. Plus, I'm not getting positive identification for target marking. Like that son of a bitch. 7.62 should drop him from here. Potted meat will make you sick too. I don't want to miss the other body. I thought I dropped him right about here. Now I'm going to probably stream this whole episode live, and if I feel like cutting it later into 2 parts, I probably will. Because usually I like to break them at, you know, about an hour. I'm running low on 308.
Heads up.
I like to carry about 100 rounds of that, so 45 will do. 2 rounds of 50. Be just fine. I just have to bear in mind it's the only 7.62 that I have is what I've got loaded. Anything to spare. Let's find a path off of this mountaintop. And traveling at night has some advantages and some disadvantages. Advantages is, you know, the stealth that you're able to just witness there at that range. The disadvantage is not being able to see mines or enemies until you're right up on top of them. which is why I'll switch and do like a little scan, you know, just to kind of look for movement. Think about my route. I'm actually kind of thinking about going up this overpass. Alright, time to save again at level 46. Steady aim, but I think I'm going to go with something that's going to be able to improve my ability to upgrade my weapons and stuff. And since I'm moving towards robotics, I'm going to take Robotics Expert. I think. I'll think about this. Armor would be nice. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and take Robotics Expert. Steady aim is good. Refractor is, you know, all of it's tempting. Damn, thought maybe I could cross here. Well, there goes that plan. I kind of look for paths and trails. And I'm not seeing any right now. Check my map. Alright, this'll work. Food. Mixed with a little wine, that can't be beat. Hoping to hit that truck and get it all done. Try this. Trying to sight this thing in for all kinds of different ranges. There we go. trying to get up here so I can get maybe a little bit of a sight advantage. Possible. Wearing Sprinter's armor, sometimes you can get to very unique positions if you manipulate your jumps right. But I'm not going to waste a lot of time on it again, because if you stand in one place too long, you might as well sign your own death warrant. Ooh, another legendary. Nice, Nocturnal. And kind enough to replace some ammo for me.
Heads up.
There's something else I needed to give him. Oh yeah, all the food I'm carrying that I don't want to cook up just yet. It's kind of going in the wrong direction, but might as well have a look. No, we've been this way before, dealing with tracking Kellogg. There's a, let's see, I think it's this. Maybe? Let's figure out what I'm supposed to be doing, if there's anything in this area. Nope. It ain't that. So I don't know what this area is all about, but we're going to check it out. Initially, I was only interested in following dog meat. But the place gives me the willies. I mean, all towns do. Because they're dangerous. We're coming into the daytime. To a live save, temp save. And I think this is a good point to end the episode, because I believe my own dogs need taken out. So, it's been Hank. Catch you guys on the flip side.